On the 13th of April 2024, the government primary school Ashikpe was agog with celebrations as the UKALU nation rolled out the drums to treat the Honorable Minister for Sports Development, Senator Owan Enoh, to a grand reception to thank him for appointing one of their sons, Dr. Richard Orim, as a special assistant on administration. In his welcome remarks, the chairman of the occasion, Mr. Thompson Obang, said Nigeria had recognized UKALU as a result of the minister's visit.
UKALU used to be one of the places in Obudu where people would just say, those people. We were described as those people. But today, Nigeria has recognized UKALU, courtesy of the Honorable Minister, and we remain very, very grateful. What I see here marvels me. I never knew that if there is an event in UKALU, people would turn out like this, from far and wide. I want to say welcome. The little you have seen of Richard will tell you that there are potentials here. We are many, and we are ready to serve if given the opportunity.
The Honorable Minister of Sports Development, while speaking in glowing terms about the special assistant, Dr. Richard Orim, expressed joy to be back in UKALU land after 30 years. He promised to help the UKALU nation start a football tournament that will provide opportunity for their young talents to be discovered.
In the course of my political career, I met a young man. That young man now turned to be Dr. Richard Orim. Yes. Richard Orim is not my SA because he comes from UKALU. My thinking about the UKALU people hasn't changed. Yes. It hasn't changed. I find them a very hospitable people. I find them a very grateful people. I find them people of honor. And I've discovered this and more in your son, Dr. Richard Orim. One of the things we have to pray is that as fortune meets any of our sons or daughters, let fortune meet a son or a daughter that is good enough. So the prayer is that any of our sons or daughters that fortune smiles at outside, let it be a son or daughter that can give us good representation.
Yes, sir.
For the UKALU people, you have a son that is representing you in the most excellent manner. Dr. Richard is a man of integrity. Dr. Richard is a man that is loyal. In politics, loyalty is very key, isn't it? Dr. Richard is loyal. Dr. Richard, and he's been my SA for about 7 months counting. Dr. Richard takes bullets from me. Can you hear me? You know, there are people who have supported my politics for several years and who don't understand where Dr. Richard has come from. And I've challenged them individually and collectively. I said, Dr. Richard's support for me is more than theirs. They should stop complaining. So, and for the chiefs, I mean, I've listened to your address. It's you've given me a piece of land. I will see that land before I leave.
Dr. Richard Orim, born to late Mr. Isaiah Okang of Amukwong village in Alege, is a mathematician who, until his appointment as special assistant to the Honorable Minister, was a university lecturer. He holds numerous educational qualifications, including a certificate in safety from the National Maritime Academy, the National Certificate in Education and Mathematics and Physics, bachelor's degree in mathematics education, master's degree in mathematics education, and a PhD in dyscalculia and mathematization.
Dr. Richard Orim's outstanding contributions has garnered him prestigious accolades, including the Award of Excellence by the Science Education Students Association, University of Calabar Chapter, and the Fellowship Award from the Institute of Diplomacy and Financial Management. Dr. Orim's 47 scholarly publications in both local and international journals underscore his intellectual prowess and scholarly impact. He is also the author of 3 books. As Special Assistant on Administration to the Honorable Minister of Sports Development, the appointment of this lover of football heralds a new chapter in his distinguished career, promising to bring his vision, leadership, and expertise to bear on the advancement of sporting development in Nigeria and beyond. It also promises to expose the UKALU nation to a new level of political achievements and dividends. In celebration of his exemplary accomplishments, unwavering dedication, and outstanding contributions to the community and the field of education, we extend our heartfelt gratitude and admiration to Dr. Richard Ekonesi Orim. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude, admiration, and honor to his boss.
Let's put our hands together for him, please.
Richard, who attributed his success to God's divine providence, expressed his gratitude to God and the people who had turned up in solidarity. He assured UKALU of better days ahead.
I want to thank the Almighty God who has shown me kindness through my boss, distinguished Senator John Owan, the Honorable Minister of Sports Development, a man I call a model of men, a man that has all it takes to restore those who are homeless by virtue of what God has bestowed on him. I want to sincerely thank his dear wife and other people that accompanied him. This program would have been nothing without him. And I want to say a big thank you to that family. And sincerely, everyone that came for this program, I say a big thank you to you. As you go back, may the Lord go with you. My message to the youth is simple. Do not give up, but God can still do it. The same God that did it for me can do it for you. Nothing is impossible with God. Start something and God will do something.
The event, which was attended by the Who is Who in Obudu and beyond, afford the UKALU nation the opportunity to thank the minister for appointing one of their own into office. In his welcome address, Chief Dr. Godwin Ekunke Obi, representing the chairman of UKALU Traditional Rulers Council, said the Honorable Minister was being welcomed home.
Our hearts are filled with immense pride to acknowledge that the Honorable Minister's journey began here in our beloved UKALU community. We are even more proud to see that Senator John Owan Enoh has broken the jinx and given to our community something that we have never received before. What we mean is that today is the first time we are receiving any serving minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in UKALU land. Thank you, Senator John Owan Enoh, our dear son. The minister's recent act of kindness in appointing one of our own as a special assistant is a testament to his unwavering commitment to empowering our community. Dr. Richard Orim is the first federal political appointee from our community. Courtesy again to Senator John Owan, our distinguished son. Thank you again, sir.
The community presented gifts of palm oil, honey, yams, and a cow to the minister in appreciation for the kindness done to one of theirs.
We have here mother yams, about 3 scores in number, for the people of UKALU. We have the livestock, to be precise, the big cow, from where we can't have it here. We have here 30 liters of palm oil and 25 liters pure natural honey from our group here.
There were numerous awards presented by various groups from within the UKALU nation. The member representing the people of Obudu, Bekwara and Obanliku in the Federal House of Representatives, Chief Honorable Peter Akpanke, who attended the event with his wife, congratulated Dr. Richard Orim, charging him to carry his people along in all endeavors.
When God blesses you in life, you provide a shoulder for one of your brothers to live and grow up. I want all of us to clap for Senator John Owan Enoh. I want to tell us today that power comes from God. It is only God who can give power, and He gives it to whoever He desires to. If they had come to this community to ask that who should be appointed as the SA to the minister, those who felt they were God, they would not appoint Dr. Richard Orim. But today, God has decided that Dr. Richard Orim should be appointed into that position. Dr. Richard Orim is a very humble man that God has chosen at this point in time to lead you home. I want to tell all our youths, our women, our men, to become that all of you, this choice of Dr. Richard Orim is going to benefit all of you. It is only a man who has witchcraft that if he hears that his younger brother or his brother is progressing, he will be angry. This occasion today, all of you have come out in numbers, in mass, to come and celebrate all of us, to celebrate Senator John Owan Enoh and your son, Dr. Richard Orim. Please, I urge all of you to continue to pray for him. As he's serving his master, let him serve very well. I know that in the next 4 years, by the time we come here again to talk to you people, we will have every reason to celebrate that we have a son in Dr. Richard Orim. Please disregard those people who don't want you to benefit. Whether PDP, APC, all that matters is governance, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
There's a parable in my place that a strong man does not come home to show that he's strong. You don't come home to try to load on your people and tell them that you have made it, you are God. Nobody is God. As a strong man, you go outside and bring something for your people. If you want to show force and power, let's show it outside.
The event drew political support groups, Christian women organization, National Youth Service Corps members, widows, Muslim community in Obudu, among others, and was climaxed with a Thanksgiving service at Assemblies of God's Church, Amukwong, where the pastor blessed Dr. Richard Orim.
His matter will stand before people that matter.